Hello. Hello, good morning. Sino ba nandyan? Anybody out there? Nice. So it's Saturday morning. Anong oras na ba? It's 8:48. Kagigising ko lang. Come on people, come on in. Come join the chat. Come join the chat. Come join the live feed. Good morning mga ate at mga kuya. We have two watchers. Alam ko masyadong maaga pa ngayon. But you know, maagang gumigising si Kuya Puto ngayon. I wake up at around 5 a.m. every single morning. I guess, I don't know, matanda na tayo, right? Plus, I have a lot of things to do today. I have this course that I'm taking right now, and I need to finish that by the end of next week. Good morning, first and last. Kailan po, ano sabi mo? Ano yung tanong mo? Ang hirap makita. Let me go to my comment section here. Good morning, first and last. Sabi ni first and last, Kuya, kailan po start ng snow sa Canada? So, ngayon, I think it's the last day of September. I've seen snow as early as mid-October. Pero, ano yun eh? It's not like snow that's falling from the ground. It's parang frost. Like kunyari lalabas ako sa kotse ngayon sa umaga, there's gonna be a layer of ice usually on the windshield and you have to scrape it off, right? But the actual snow itself, pinakamaaga, mga late October, early November I've seen. You know, I'm not looking forward to it, you know. Na pinakaayaw ko dito. Pero ngayon, malamig na. As in, napakalamig na. Gusto niyo makita ko ng itsura sa labas ngayon? Like for all of those viewers that we have na nasa Pilipinas or you know, if you're in parts of the world where it doesn't snow or it doesn't get cold. Pakita ko sa inyo labas ngayon. I'll take it to the backyard. So yan, ganito itsura ng labas sa Canada ngayon. Basically, October. late last day of September. Yung damo green, yung mga puno, as you can see over there, they're beginning to turn yellow. And in about a month, malalagas lahat yan. As in, malalagas lahat yan. And malamig. It's really cold. Right now, I think it's like plus, I don't know, like +4, +5 maybe. Pasok muna tayo sandali. I leave the door open in the morning, so, you know, yung baho ng bahay lumabas. Sumingaw yung bahay. Saan ko nilagay yung telepono ko? Florencio Saluta. Kuya Toto, kumusta po? Sabi ni Kuya Toto, good morning Kuya, watching while doing mamulot ng pera sa kalsada. Ako rin Kuya Toto, gusto kong mamulot ng pera sa kalsada. Paborito kong hobby yun, kaya lang, lumalabas ako sa kalsada pero wala namang mapulot eh. Yeah, let's turn that off. So who else is in the room? Kuya Christian Nunez, kumusta po? Good morning, Kuya Poots. We just arrived recently dito sa Canada. Kuya Christian, saan kayo nagland? Like, where in Canada are you, Kuya Christian? Dito nga tayo, medyo madilim dito sa loob eh. Hanap tayo ng magandang lighting. Okay, dito tayo sa... Hold on. Punta tayo dito. Ano ba yun? Okay. Punta tayo dito sa station ko. Dito ako nag-aaral, guys. This is the room where I do my my studies and where I pay my bills. Let me go set up the tripod real quick. And let me go turn off the lights over there. I will be right back, okay? Okay, I'm back. Ayun. Oh, Kuya Toto is doing skip the dishes. Nice. Nice. Busy ba yung skip the dishes, Kuya Toto? Buksan natin ito. Yun, liwanag. London, Ontario. Kuya Christian. I'm very familiar with London, Ontario. Dahil yung panganay namin, sa London, Ontario siya nag-eskwelahan for post-secondary sa Fanshawe College. He took cybersecurity, pero hindi niya natapos, right? But it's okay. So there was a time 2 years ago, madalas kami ni Mrs. sa London, Ontario dahil, to go visit our panganay, right? Meron siyang apartment doon. We set him up in an apartment malapit dun sa Fanshawe College. So we got to explore London. I like London. To be honest, if we were looking to move somewhere, I would consider London, Ontario dahil para siyang, it reminded me of Mississauga nung lumalaki ako. Like back in like the early 90s, right? So, bago naging busy yung Mississauga. Ngayon, Mississauga is just, it's almost as bad as Toronto. Well, it's only lapit-lapit sa Toronto, di ba? So, kahapon, nag-live ako. And we had a lot of people join the stream, right? Kaya lang, I'm not used to doing live chats like this, live streaming. Nakalimutan kong turn on yung video ko for so I think for like over like close to an hour, we were going back and forth, we were interacting. Ang galing, I enjoyed it. Like we had a lot of like, people joining into the chats and stuff. Di ko napansin, patay pala yung video ko. Oh my god, so it was just a voice and a blank screen, if you played it. Well, that's why I'm doing this again today because gusto kong I want to explore this going live thing. It seems fun. Plus I get to interact with my audience, diba? So si Kuya Toto is doing skip the dishes. Magandang racket 'yun, guys. So if you guys want like extra income, like yung mga DoorDash, yung mga skip the dish, yung mga Uber Eats, ang galing nun, guys. Ang galing nun. We know a lot of people, even clients of mine before na nagtatrabaho ko sa bangko, right? They would do that on the side and they make good money. Good money. So, sabi ni Kuya Florencio, Toto Saluta, busy ngayon kasi sahod ng mga senior. So guys, if you're planning to do deliveries like DoorDash, skip the dishes like Kuya Toto over here, or Uber Eats, pagbayaran ng mga seniors, which is usually like, around this time, end of the month, right? Doon malaki kita, sabi ni Kuya Toto. So, there you go. I guess because all the checks come in, right, from the government, and, I guess they would feel generous since meron silang pera. So, tandaan niyo yun, guys, the best time para gawin yung mga skip the dish and all of these food service delivery side jobs, end of the month, or payday. Okay. Thanks for that, Kuya Toto. And Pinoy Grind, Japan. Shout out Kuya Puto watching from Japan. Shout out Pinoy Grind. Kahapon, I was speaking to somebody, I can't remember who it was, during the live session that I did. Galing siya sa Japan, right? And we were talking about, alam mo yung intersection na madaming tao? Shibuya. The Shibuya intersection. And I was telling that subscriber, that viewer, na one of the bucket lists that Mrs. Mendoza and I wanna do is visit Japan one day. Hindi pa ako napunta sa Japan. No, I've always wanted to go to Japan. Plus, malapit yung Pilipinas doon, di ba? Like it's just another 3 hours, I guess, to hop onto a plane to go to the Philippines. Because I haven't been to the Philippines since 19 years old. Yeah, I'm 47 now. Ang tagal na. Sino pa ba? Herbert Moneda. Shout out to Kuya Herbert Moneda. Kuya Puto, question. Merong bang short courses sa Canada, alternative college dyan sa Canada? Okay. First of all, hindi po ako expert when it comes to matters of education. But, marami pong alternative colleges dito. Pero mag-iingat kayo because you have to make sure that they're credited. So, marami pong scam ngayon na nangyayari. Lalo na nababasa ko, napapanood ko sa YouTube, yung mga South Asians, mga East Indians, right? Madami pong mga recruitment centers dun sa India that are in cahoots with schools over here, dito sa Canada. But the schools, they're not accredited. So, ibig kong sabihin nun, kung kumuha kayo ng course dun sa school nila, it wouldn't be recognized, the diploma, once you finish it here dahil hindi sila registered, right? So, ginagawa po nila, they would recruit all of these students to come in here, and ang hirap na nga po ng buhay nila doon. Tapos, they would sell land, they would sell ari-arian to come here with hopes na, for a better life, right? Tapos, gusto lang ng mga recruiter is to make money off of them because malaki yata yung finder's fee nila. And those recruiters in India are in cahoots with the with the schools here dito sa Canada. So direct from India diretso dito. So I guess what I'm trying to say, yes, madami pong alternative colleges dito, pero mag-iingat kayo. Make sure you do your due diligence and siguraduhin yung they are accredited. Dahil napakarami pong eskwelahan dito na legit. Like, colleges and universities, right? Kaya lang mahal. I'm pretty sure nakita nyo na po sa all of YouTube, like, us Pinoy vloggers talking about it and how expensive it is. It's like 5 times the amount of the tuition fee that I would normally pay if I went to school. So mag-iingat po kayo. And as far as short courses, eto sa akin lang po to. Mga short courses na yan does not usually translate to anything meaningful as far as employment or job opportunity goes after you graduate. Okay, unless you're taking something hands-on like a trade, right? You want to be a plumber, you want to be an electrician, you want to be something specific. Usually, like, the courses that has a high return on investment, they take time. They take time. Okay, so mag-iingat po kayo sa mga short courses na yan. I hope that answers your question. Again, I'm not a professional. This is just from my experience living here. Ano pa ba? I hope that I was able to answer your question, Kuya Herbert. Like, right now, I'm taking this course. I'm taking a taxation course, and I'm upgrading my mortgage license. Okay? And both are considered online classes, so I guess short classes. But there's a high return on it. So you have to pick your courses very, very carefully. So Bimbo Lachia, watching from Welland, Perth, Australia. Hello po, Bimbo Lachia. Shout out. I didn't even know that, there's people from Australia that watches our vlogs. But maraming salamat po for watching and the support. Much, much appreciated. By the way, may snow po ba dyan sa Australia? I'm just curious. I've never been there. I don't know how it is over there. All I know, I see pictures on the internet, but I don't know much about Australia. Marami po bang Pilipino sa Australia? No snow. That's wonderful. No snow. Alam niyo po dito, I'll tell you the truth. Nung bata ako, gustong-gusto ko ng snow. Dahil di man tayo nakakita ng snow sa Pilipinas, di ba? So, when we moved here, I could not wait to touch snow, feel snow, and even eat snow. That lasted for maybe 1 season, 1 year. And then after that, yung tatay ko po, he started to tell me and ask me to pala snow. Para yung driveway namin clear. So, the car can go in and out, right? So, ako po yung official na tagapala ng snow. Wala po nangyari yun. I hate snow. I'm done with snow. I can't stand it. Hanggang ngayon, ang tanda-tanda ko na, every time I see it, di ako lumalabas ng bahay if I can help it. Dahil napakalamig, guys. Napakalamig. Alam nyo, for all of those people that's never experienced cold weather, yung tenga nyo, namumula. As in, pulang-pulang-pula. And then it gets to a point where hindi nyo na maramdaman yung tenga nyo kahit ano tawag doon? Kahit you pinch it. Kahit kurotin nyo, hindi nyo na mararamdaman yung tenga nyo. I hate that feeling. I really do. Dito sa Ontario, I think I've experienced minus 30, the worst ever. But lately it's been kind of mild, like we'll hit like minus 18, minus 20. It's not so bad, lalo na kung, if you're like the indoors type of person like me. So I stay indoors most of the time if I could, pag malamig sa labas. Okay. Let's see. Sabi po ni Bimbo Lachia, there's no snow. There's about 400,000 Pinoys. Wow. Dami pala dun, ha? And there's snow in the mountains of Melbourne. Yeah, I always hear about Melbourne, Australia, like that specific town, that specific city. I think they held the Olympics there at one point. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know they held a couple of UFC events there, like sometime this year or last year. But nice, nice. I'm really happy that Kuya Puto's reach extends to Melbourne, Australia, or Australia. Salamat po. We will visit Scarborough in Toronto, June 2024. Scarborough is where my wife was originally from. Okay? Scarborough is, isipin nyo, for all the people that, oh, for all the 4 viewers that we have right now. Sa Scarborough, madaming Filipino. Okay? It's considered Toronto. Para siyang, because Toronto is broken down in many different cities, right? And Scarborough happens to be one of the bigger ones. And doon nakatira si Mrs. dati. And doon ko siya nakilala. And you're gonna like it there. Madaming Filipino restaurants, madaming Asian restaurants. There's a big mall there. A lot of things to do there because, it's considered Toronto, right? So dati, dito sa Brantford where I live, it's about 1 hour and 15-minute drive to get to Scarborough where my wife was. She used to live near Pacific Mall. Pacific Mall is like the biggest Asian mall dito sa Ontario, Canada. And it's very popular with obviously a lot of Chinese, a lot of Filipinos. Pumupunta sila doon, they buy like all of the stuff that you can't normally buy at regular malls. It's really popular dun sa mga, kunyari meron kayong mga kotse, right? Na gusto nyo i-soup up. You could buy mufflers there, you could buy like body parts there, you could buy like little trinkets that go inside. It's a wonderful place. If you want to upgrade your cell phones, okay, if you want to unlock it, that's the place to go. If you want to buy cases, if you want to upgrade your gaming stations, your PS5 or whatever console that you have, that's where you go. Dati nga, before the internet got really, really amazing, they used to sell a whole bunch of, alam niyo yung pirated movies? Pag merong lumabas sa sine, tapos gusto niyong panoorin agad, somebody would usually have it on a DVD, like burnt DVD, usually cam copy. Doon nila binibenta dati sa Pacific Mall. And there's so many beautiful restaurants. Now that you said Scarborough, Kuya Bimbo, now that you mentioned Scarborough, maybe we'll go to Scarborough today. My wife's been asking me to visit Pacific Mall because dati doon kami nagde-date. Long time ago, doon kami nagde-date ni Mrs. dati sa Pacific Mall. There's a restaurant there, right across from it. It's a hot pot restaurant. Ang galing. Man, it's like the best hot pot restaurant I've ever been to. And I've been to a couple. Like, it's literally right across from Pacific Mall. I think it's like the last time we visited that restaurant was maybe 3 years ago. Okay? Tapos, hindi ko alam kung ano tawag dahil yung pangalan niya, it's in Chinese, right? Like, we discovered it by accident, purely by accident. And pumunta kami doon, I think we paid $32 per person, so kami dalawa ni Macy's. Their sauce bar, oh my God, ang haba. It's like from one end of the restaurant to the other. And usually there's like a 30-minute wait dahil all of these Chinese people, right? They line up to go in there. And the food, amazing. All you can eat, all fresh, all beautiful. The only criticism I have about that restaurant is yung ceiling nila, yung kisame nila mababa. Problema doon, pag kumakain ka ng hot pot, yung steam, di ba? Tumataas. So when you walk into this restaurant, yes, it smells amazing because of the food that's cooking, right? Kaya lang yung hindi naman usok yun, it's steam. There's steam all over the whole place is covered in steam. But by far, out of all the hot pot restaurants I've ever been to, yun ang pinakamasarap. So, shit, look at me now. I'm talking about food again. Baka ngayon, punta kami ni Mrs. doon. You know, because it's Saturday, nagtatrabaho siya, right? She works from home. So, if she gets some time off, if she finishes her work early today, maybe her and I will jump in the car, drive to Scarborough, visit Pacific Mall, get some hot pot. Kain na naman yan, kain na naman yan. My relatives live there, sabi ni Kuya Bimbo. Wow, that's good. That's good. Have you visited Canada before, Kuya Bimbo? Just wondering. Dahil, yeah, Scarborough, the city of Scarborough, specifically in Toronto, ang daming Pilipino doon. As in, ang daming Pilipino. Dati, nung nagde-date kami ni Mrs., nagda-drive ako doon every Sunday. Tandaan ko minsan, we had to go visit a friend sa hospital, Grace Hospital, sa Scarborough. And dati noon, I think I was like 24 years old, you know. We were in our mid-20s. And pag pumasok kayo dun sa Grace Hospital sa Scarborough, puro puti. Dati, okay? Puro puti. Puro puti. And then, I think maybe 2 years ago, we had to go there again for whatever reason. Pumasok kami dun. Ngayon, wala nang puti. Puro may kulay na tao dun. You know, like the ethnic people took over. Isipin nyo yun, guys. Isipin nyo yun. Nung bata ako, karamihan ng tao sa Scarborough, puro puti. And then, 2 years ago, when I went to go visit Grace Hospital sa Scarborough, wala akong makitang puti. So they're taking over. Mostly, like I said, mostly Asians, Chinese, dahil nandun na yung Markham. Mostly Asians and Filipinos, and dami. Ang dami, yeah. It's amazing how it's developed over the years, you know. So, sabi ni Kuya Bimbo, 1988, huh? Wow, that was a long time ago. And day trip from Detroit just to see Niagara Falls. Ah, Niagara Falls. For all of the people, well, all 7 of you that's watching this, Niagara Falls holds a very special place in my heart because I worked at Casino Niagara when I was really, really young. That's where I started my casino career. You know, back in, when was it? Like mid-90s yata yun, you know? I was a dealer when Casino Niagara opened, and I used to take my wife there all the time for dates, you know? So it holds a very special place in my heart. I did a video. We were there not too long ago. Dinala namin yung brother-in-law ko and his family. And we were walking up and down Clifton Hill. I did a vlog on it. It's on one of my it's on my list, you know. And it's pretty amazing. It's an amazing place, you know. It's, if it wasn't for Niagara Falls, I guess I wouldn't be where I am now, you know, because that's where this whole thing started with me career-wise, diba? It's a beautiful place. Go visit it, kuya. It's very nice. There's more people now, but you know, there's always gonna be more people, diba? Mag-iingat kayo doon dahil yung mga turista, the local businesses at Niagara Falls takes advantage of the tourists. You know, hindi nyo mapapansin to, but they tack on so many taxes to your bill if you go to a restaurant or if you go to like a store to buy anything. There's like a tourist tax, like a hidden tourist tax. Mag-iingat kayo doon. I'll tell you a story. Oh, before I tell this story, I want to say hi to Garden our expert. What are you cooking for Thanksgiving week? Thanksgiving week? Oh yeah. Sa Lunes yun ah. Okay, before I answer that, Garden, our expert, let me tell you this Niagara Falls story first, okay? So we have this family friend. Kaibigan namin sila matalik. They have two girls too, the same age as my daughter, right? So they invited us to go to Great Wolf Lodge sa Niagara Falls. Ano yun? It's like a humongous indoor water park. Okay? Para dun sa mga bata, right? Because they're two girls and my girl, they're friends. So we decided to go with them. And we drove. It's about, I think, an hour drive from Brantford, Ontario. Not bad. Not bad. So we get there. It's still early. Everybody was hungry, so we decided to go for breakfast, right? So along Clifton Hill, which is like the tourist spot in Niagara Falls, there's this breakfast place. It's really, really famous. Pumunta kami doon. Like all you can eat, I believe it was $20 per person. Okay, not too bad. You know, that's usually how much they charge. Ayos lang yun, right? So pumasok kami doon, we start eating. Food was good, bacon, sausage, eggs, like, you know, a typical Canadian breakfast buffet style, right? So kumakain kami, tapos nabulunan ako. I'm like, I gotta drink. Oh shit, I gotta drink, right? So I asked the server to come over and, you know, I politely asked, you know, can I please get a glass of water? Because normally pag pumunta kayo sa restaurant, they put the glass of water on the table, right? Automatic. Sabi sa akin nung server, sir, I apologize, but we don't serve water. I'm like, what? You don't serve water? Like, I'm dying here, nabubulunan ako, right? So, I mean, yeah, we don't serve water. We have coffee. I can get you a coffee, but, you know, it's $9. I'm like, what? $9 coffee? Jesus Christ. What about water? Do you guys not give water away? Uh, no, we sell bottles of water. They're $6 each. Oh my God, I couldn't believe it. Alam nyo, ako kuripot ako, right? Kuripot ako, I'm not gonna lie. I'm very, very kuripot. But see, there's a fine line between being kuripot and being taken advantage of. And I felt like this restaurant was taking advantage of us. Ito na nga ako nabubulunan, right? And, you know, the only way that they would offer me a drink is if I buy the $9 coffee or the $6 bottle of water. I'm like, no. Alam niyo kung ano ginawa ko? I go, it's okay. I stood up. I ran to the bathroom. I turned on the tap. I feel better. Isipin nyo guys, $9 coffee and $6 bottle of water, you know, just because yung restaurant, the breakfast restaurant that we went to was nandun sa Clifton Hill, which is like right in the heart of tourist area. So, mag-iingat po kayo dun. Needless to say, I never went back to that restaurant, but you know, I just felt like, oh, what? Come on, man. Like, you know, the guy's dying here. give him a glass of water. You know? Pero hindi po yun na nangyari. So yeah, mag-iingat kayo dun. And I've also heard from many friends that pag binayaran niyo yung bill, if you go to a restaurant sa Niagara Falls, lalo na dun sa, like I said, around Clifton Hill, like where the casino and the falls is, you know, mag-iingat kayo before you pay your bill dahil most people, you know, can I have the bill please? Can I have the machine? Tap, done, right? They put this 4% tax. They tack it on. And most people don't even notice it because like I said, ako, pag pumunta kami ng restaurant ni Mrs., right? Can I have the bill please? I look at it to see how much. Credit card, tap, done. I don't even look at the rest. But Niagara Falls, specifically Niagara Falls, madami pong mga restaurants doon nagcha-charge ng 4% tourist improvement tax. And you don't have to pay it. You really don't. You can elect not to pay it, but you have to question it first. Tandaan niyo yun, guys. So, let's answer. Garden, our expert. Garden, our expert. What are you cooking for Thanksgiving? Next weekend. Oh, next weekend pa pala yun. I'm ashamed to admit, guys, but I don't really celebrate Thanksgiving. And I'll tell you the reason why. I worked in the casino industry for 26 years. We were 24/7. We don't close. And the rule of thumb is if your days off don't land on a specific holiday, it means you're working. So unfortunately, being in that industry for over a quarter century, parang nasanay na po, parang naging schedule na rin sa akin na yung mga vacations, yung mga holidays, mga statutory holidays, even Christmas and New Year's, I forgot. I never got to celebrate. Or I never bothered to celebrate dahil, like I said, if your days off don't land on those holidays, you're working. So over the years, parang na-train po yung utak ko na, yeah, you know what? It's just another day. You're just gonna pay me time and a half, right? So I'm not gonna lie. If you ask me to name all of the statutory holidays dito sa Canada, I wouldn't be able to name one. And even if I was able to name one, I wouldn't even know when it is. That's why ito in question po ni Kuya Garden, our expert, about Thanksgiving. I wasn't even aware that Thanksgiving was next week. I know I should change that now dahil di na ako nagtatrabaho doon, but it's just parang ano sabi nila doon? It's like mental conditioning. Mental conditioning for 26 years. I'm not even gonna lie po kung tutuusin. I know this is gonna sound selfish, but dahil po naging ganun yung mental conditioning ko dahil sa trabaho ko, I really remember only two dates. There's two dates that I don't forget. I don't forget about payday, and I don't forget about my birthday. Everything else, unfortunately, I'm embarrassed to say this. I have to like write it down in my phone, para may record ako, or my calendar, so it pops up for that day. I know it's terrible. It's just how it is. But anyways, now that you've made me aware that Thanksgiving is next week, I don't know. Luto kami na lechon. Marami akong pork belly na binili ko dun sa Asian grocery store, like slabs of pork belly. Maybe I'll make lechon kawale, or I don't know, we'll see. Or maybe we'll just go out to a restaurant, like, the whole family. We love going to restaurants. We just do. Some people they go do vacations. Some people they do destinations. Some people they buy this, they buy that. Kami po, that's what we like doing. We're foodies, We're foodies. That's why tobacco. Trying to lose weight though, but let's go back here. Let me go read this. Salamat sa tip. You're welcome. I made the mistake, so you don't have to. Are you having it in your house as a host? Oh, in Thanksgiving po? I will be completely honest. I hate hosting events at our house. If there's anybody out there that are friends of ours, I'm sorry, but I would prefer to have celebrations of any type of event outside. It's just easier. It really is. Dahil pag nandito sa bahay, right? Masyadong magulo eh. There's too much cleanup. You know what I mean? Like, the last event that we held here sa bahay, yung pong birthday nung daughter ko. So, my wife has a friend who's a decorator. So she came in and decorated the backyard, decorated the inside, put balloons everywhere. And we know people that cater. Dahil, I'm not gonna cook. So we had a couple Filipino friends that do catering on the side, nakilala namin. We ordered from them and then they catered the whole birthday thing for my daughter, right? So everything was great, everything was good, all the families here. It's amazing, it made my wife happy. Dahil, sa wife ko, she was able to get her whole family together. I mean, it's a very rare, very, very rare occasion that she's able to have like a little reunion for her family, right? And she doesn't have that much family. Malit na po yung pamilya niya. So, it made her really happy. Kaya lang, problema doon, the cleanup after, it's way too much. It's just way too much. And I have OCD. I prefer things to be in a very specific type of order. I know ang laking problema ko ni Kuya Puto. But I have OCD. So everything has to be neat, everything has to be proper. And when you have 20, 30 people at your house, that's impossible. Because, everybody's having a good time. Everybody's great. So ginagawa po namin, we both agreed. I convinced my wife that every gathering, every special occasion, from this point going forward, we'll either rent a hall outside or we'll just invite everybody to whatever restaurant that they wish to eat at. And doon na lang po kami pumunta dahil kung tutuusin yung gasta pareho din but less effort, di ba? Dahil it just is. Plus everybody's happier because you're not stuck in a house, right? So we did this recently. My wife had some friends and some business partners, and it's just like a thank you. We do this once a year. Thank you for the continued support in the business kind of thing. And we were planning to host it here dito sa bahay, but then I said no. So we set a specific budget for it, and we do our very best not to exceed that budget, right? So napansin ko po, I would have spent the same amount of money by going to the restaurant that we went to versus doing the whole thing here, and I don't have to clean up. So after, like, we ended up going to my favorite restaurant, Kanji Queen, sa Mississauga. There's about 14 people altogether, and everybody was happy, everybody was full, and everybody even had, like, takeout to go, right? And the amount of money that we paid to cater that event would have been the same exact money I would have spent if we held it dito sa bahay. But then, I didn't have to clean up that we went dahil pumunta kami dun sa restaurant, right? So it's just more better. It's just more better. So let's go back to this. We went to Japan in July. Go and visit Japan. I will. That's one of our bucket lists because I love sushi and I want to visit that intersection. I want to walk from one end of that intersection, the Shibuya intersection, to the other, and I want to vlog the whole thing so I can show you guys. And yung train, there's this train in Japan that goes like a million kilometers an hour, it goes around like the whole country or something like that. I want to try that. And the fact that I have not been in the Philippines since I was 19 years old, I want to go hop on a plane from Japan to the Philippines so I can see what it looks like today, right? So, sabi po ni Garden, our expert, casinos south of the border are shut on Thanksgiving Day to spend time with family. Casinos don't close here in Canada. Never did. Never does, never will. Because pag, tandaan nyo guys, pag merong holiday or pag merong special, like any type of holiday, those are usually our busiest, most profitable days. Because you have to understand, katulad ng Pasko, for example, right? Give a perfect example. Not everybody celebrates Christmas. And even if, people did celebrate Christmas, maybe they don't have anybody to celebrate it with. So, karamihan po ng tao pumupunta dun sa casino namin. Kaya napaka-busy. As in, para kayong pumunta sa concert if you walked in there on Christmas Day. Or usually, typically, any holiday dito sa Canada. That's why they never, ever, ever clothes because those are their bread and butter, diba? That's why I forgot about holidays and vacations dito because mentally I got programmed to think that way, right? So Amethyst Simple Living in the Philippines. Shout out po. Watching from where I am. Ooh, taga saan po kayo sa Pilipinas? Amethyst Simple Living in the Philippines. Taga saan po kayo doon? And Garden Expert, seems like Thanksgiving is not a big holiday as I observe with my family in Canada. They prefer to spend our Thanksgiving with us due to shopping haul on Black Friday. Pasensya na po, I can't see. Tanda na si Kuya Puto eh. Yeah. Do you really save money on Black Friday? Like, do you really get deals? It's been so long since I've actually gone out to go shopping for anything on special days like Black Friday events. Nung buong bata ako, I think nag-part-time ako sa Future Shop, which is Best Buy now. Okay, dahil pag December, they would hire seasonal workers, to supplement their sales staff, right? So, nagtrabaho ako doon for about 2 months during the Christmas season. And I guess that's like the closest thing I've experienced to Black Friday shopping. They were called Future Shop before. They sell electronics, bunch of stuff, TVs, appliances, all of that. Now they're called Best Buy. Everybody knows what Best Buy is, right? And yeah, it's crazy. Lalo na po dito sa Canada, for all of the people there watching this that is not from Canada, we have this thing on December 26th. It's called Boxing Day. Boxing Day would be the equivalent of Black Friday, I guess, sa States. And tandaan ko dati, nung nagtrabaho ako sa Future Shop, nandun ako I was selling iPads and Apple products, car stereos. Yeah, I was in that department. And Boxing Day is huge. It's huge. Everybody anticipates it. Everybody waits for it. 9 a.m. yata bukas nung store. And at 8 a.m., like 1 hour before the store doors actually open, yung linya around the building is like 2 times. It's stupid. It's stupid. But, I guess you do get good sales. It's been like years since I've gone out to do that. I'd love to do that again, pag may time. But yeah, Black Friday. Black Friday and Boxing Day. Good stuff. Shinkansen Hayabusa 13 train is 320 kilometers an hour? Jesus Christ. Ang bilis nun ah. 320 kilometers an hour? Damn. But I'm pretty sure parang hindi nyo siguro nararamdaman yun pag nandun kayo sa loob ng train, no? Huh? I just want to do that for the experience. Yeah. Well, you know what? All this talk about food, all this talk about Scarborough, I just might. I think I will. I'm gonna go see kung si Mrs. is available like around an hour from now. Maybe we'll go drive to Scarborough today and visit Pacific Mall and get some hot pot. Gusto ko yung hot pot dahil you can control how much you eat, right? So it's not so bad. But before I do that, I guess I have to start doing my course. Aral muna ako sandali for an hour. I'll finish a chapter or two. But yeah, thank you for joining me in this live stream, guys. This is new to me, this platform. I've never done this before because I was afraid that what if I go live and then nobody watches? But this is a good interaction. Very, very good interaction. So I guess I'm gonna do that, and I'll vlog Pacific Mall later on. When we do go. Ano pa ba to? Anong pang isa? Nice chatting with you, Kuya. Gotta go gym to break some sweat. Enjoy your workout. I'll see you guys in the next video, okay? This is Kuya Puto. Stay hungry, stay humble. Keep your hustle strong. That's it. Keep your hustle strong. I'll see you guys in the next one, okay? Bye for now.